And welcome back to Crypto Hulk channel. Got a show lined up for you. If you're in Australia, oh man, this is just how it appears. This is just how it appears. The government coming for you. All right. Hopefully, if you're in Australia, you've been buying on crypto exchanges that are outside of Australia. That way, when Australia tells the exchanges, hey, we need to know who's here and who's not, from Australia, I don't have all the answers. I'm not here to help people avoid paying taxes. I just suggested maybe you might want to look outside of your country's exchanges. Like with my cryptos, I've never bought inside the United States. I mean, the exchanges are always outside. So there you have that one. Let's go over this article. If you buy crypto and then, like I bought mine and then 4 years ago, haven't sold it. So there's really not a taxable event. And then, of course, some people are like, well, when you go to cash in, like, who knows where I live? What if I give my keys to somebody else? Say, hey, go for it, man. And it's some dude named Paco and lives in Mexico. And I don't have my keys at all. So the government has to prove that so anyhow, this isn't a class on how to avoid tax and all that stuff. I don't want to get into all that. You got to do what you do, because I'm going to definitely do what I do. Ain't nobody taking my crypto. My name's Crypto Hulk, not a financial advisor, not a crypto advisor, none of the above. Everything on the show is fake. I made it up. It's a big lie. And don't do anything I say. There. Now, let's go over Australia. It's a short article. Let me give you the article right here. When I saw it, I'm like, damn, this sucks. But I know that the government's going to want to try to take stuff. So we got to find a more creative way to do stuff. And that could mean anything. Crypto Hulk could mean anything by that. Australia's tax office tells crypto exchanges to hand over transaction details of 1.2 million accounts. Oh, man. The Australian tax office said the data will help identify traders who failed to report their cryptocurrency-related activities. Oh, man. Australia's tax office will force cryptocurrency exchanges to provide personal and transactional details of 1.2 million people. The regulator is attempting to crack down on people trying to avoid paying their tax liabilities. The Australian tax office has asked crypto exchanges to provide the personal data. Why do they keep repeating this 1.2 million? It's like in every fucking paragraph. We go to the next one. It doesn't have that in there. The Australian Financial Review reported on Monday that as part of a surveillance report, a surveillance effort announced in April, the ATO said its latest data collection protocol would designate cryptocurrency exchanges to provide name, address, birthday, transaction details, including the exchange of crypto assets when they sold it for currency or use it to pay for goods. Really? So I get a certain crypto and then I use it to buy food. Now, see, here's where this all gets convoluted and difficult, okay? Now, I know I always go back to, in the United States, we have something called the United States Code. So this is just for brand new people. Been around a while, you heard me say it a million times for 4 years now, okay? Because we're 4 years ahead of the other channels in some things, and like about a year ahead in some others. I've worked at the federal justice level and a state level Supreme Court and at the county. And there's codified law. We had to follow codified law. And that goes all the way back to the law code of Hammurabi, like in Babylon and shit. Like this goes back like 5,000 years ago or something. Hammurabi was a king where civilization started, I believe in Mesopotamia. I learned this a long time ago in police academy. So we're talking 1992 or three. So forgive me if my memory is a little short because it's only been shit, I don't know, 30 years plus since I've learned it in school. So Hammurabi was his king, and he was the first king to codify law that we know of. And it was definitely the most extensive. Now, if other kings did it, it was minor. This dude, Hammurabi, had the whole fucking law laid out, etched in stone. Okay. So that's where we get this term codified law. It's in code. All right. Now, in the United States, we have something called the United States Code. Now, each state in the United States has their own codes. And then you have federal code, which is the United States Code, which no other channel talks about. And I make it a point to teach you this because I got people that are paid members, and you deserve to have the best information. We'll throw in a little bit of history on what this stuff means because I love history personally. I like knowing how did stuff start. That's why I'm bringing it back to Hammurabi from like 5,000 years ago or six or whatever thousand years ago it is. I like knowing how did this start, who, what, when, where, why kind of things. I don't get into technical details. What was Hammurabi's code about? How did it work? Like that shit doesn't necessarily interest me. But anyhow, in Australia, I'd be curious to know if Australia has like an Australian code, like the state. Well, first off, you got the country of Australia, so you should have some kind of main Australian code, and then each state in Australia should have its own code. And I'd be curious to see how are they going to prosecute? How is the Australian IRS or ATO? How are they going to tax people if they don't have codified law on the books? See what I mean? I'm very curious on that because in the United States they try busting moves doing that shit, and it's like if you have any kind of intelligence, you just show up to the court and say, "Yeah, we'd be glad to work with the IRS on this. Can you please show us in the United States Code where the actual violation occurred?" And they'll be like, maybe we could just settle this out of court. How about showing me the fucking code? Let's start with that. Or we can dismiss the case, Your Honor, your choice. And that's how you run that shit. Okay, so in Australia, just kind of curious if you guys have actually, now, if you've actually made your crypto laws, then there you have it. So, that's the end of that Australian article. It's pretty short. It's just some kind of like, hey, Australians, look out because here it's coming. Let me check some comments here. Good morning from FEMA Region 10. That's pretty scary. Camberley Sid, we have state and federal governments, Hulk. I know that. What I'm wondering is there cryptocurrency in your law specifically outlined, just like speeding would be, crimes like theft and stuff? Is that all in there with cryptocurrency? My answer would probably be no. I'm an Aussie ghost, says Stuart Lavelle. Stuart Lavelle says, I'm curious too. Underpass 61 is here. All crypto is taxable. Okay, that's not answering the question. Okay, I'm going to move on. If somebody in Australia will be able to answer that question, do you have codified crypto laws in your country? That would be the answer to the question. Because a lot of times what governments will do is tax something when they have no right to do it. So just because it's taxable doesn't mean they have a right to do it. That's called a violation of your civil rights. Just so I'd put that out there. And in the United States, a violation of your civil rights would be 18 United States Code Section 242. It's when a person of color of authority that works for the city, county, state, federal levels takes away your right to life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. And what that means is what the Constitution allows each citizen, guarantees us a right to the life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. And if my pursuit of happiness is getting cryptocurrency, and my government tells me I can't do it and they try to tax me, that's a violation of my civil rights, 18 United States Code Section 242. So this is what I'm talking about, these kinds of things here. The government can say it's taxable. It doesn't matter what they say. They could say all kinds of things. They could say the Easter Bunny's real. and Santa Claus wants to tax you for your presents, the government can try to do whatever they want. That's where the Constitution comes in and says, no, no. Okay. Some countries don't really have a strong constitution. Here in America, oh, it's very strong. That's why we don't allow our government to bulldoze us over. We fight like hell and we'll riot and burn shit down, whatever we got to do. They know that if they push too hard, it's going to be all bad. Bob says civil rights are different outside the United States. I believe that. Absolutely. Taxes are voluntary. I'm not willing to fight that fight of taxes are voluntary. Are they voluntary? Yes, they are. Am I willing to fight that? No, I'm not. I'm cool. All righty, next. Let's go. You're gonna like this one. Consumer Finance Protection Board. This was a group, a government body, I think, that was created after the 2009 recession we had in our country and the Dodd-Frank Act. The government started different programs to try to prevent catastrophes. One of those, I think, was an oversight committee called the Consumer Finance Protection Board. I got a little video of it here. Go to the fifth. Where are we at here? Go to the 54-second mark. There's a picture of one guy who has some kind of speech impediment. So if it sounds like he's talking with a lisp, it's more than likely certain that he is. And I'm not making fun of him. It's just very odd why they'd have somebody like that doing that job. But okay. And then you have this lady on the right side. What they're talking about is this: open banking. Now, I'll give you a little background on it. Then we'll watch a very short clip of the video. Well, you could watch it now if you want. But what has been happening, or what's going to happen, what's happening in Europe is that they're switching over to something called open banking. And that's where you kind of control your information. Banks can't share anything or do anything unless you tell them. Now it's like they sell your information. You make a payment, don't make a payment. They start selling information to other people and stuff, and they make money. So Bank of America will make a lot of money off giving information to different companies. Maybe they're a Ford Motor Company wants information from B of A on how many, whatever it is, okay? Well, in the future, all that's done. And banks are going to have to face competition now from smaller, let's say, fintechs or financial money service businesses or whatever. Banks have had free reign, and their time is coming to an end. And that's what this is about here. It says they're going to speed up. Remember how I told you I can't predict time frames? I can't. Because right here it says Consumer Finance Protection Bureau rule number 1033 will hasten, which means quicken, the shift to open banking in the US. It's going to be fast. That's how this is going to go. It's been like slow. Wait for all these slowpoke countries around the world to get with it, get jiggy with it. It's been forever, like 10 years. I mean, Ripple's been out there pounding the pavement for 10, 11 years. David Schwartz and all these people are just like, man, when are we going to get rich? David Schwartz probably been trying to get rich for the past 30, 40 years. But it's like, it takes so much time to get all these countries that are broke and everything to get hooked up with the infrastructure. Now, when all these broke, poor countries are all kind of ready to go, that's where this flip happens. Because the United States, we've had the infrastructure. I bet you all this shit was done 10, 15 years ago. They've been ready. Okay? It's just we've been waiting for the rest of the world. And I think right here, this is telling us they're going to speed this up. Let's watch this video from the 54-second mark. And I think I'm going to watch about 40 seconds of it. I'm gonna play it. I'm going to hit the play button and narrate it. Because some of you guys are either working, you're driving, you're cleaning the yard or whatever. So I'll narrate what's going on. Rule 1033, she says from up to the first minute mark, from 54 seconds up to 1 minute, Rule 1033 is to empower consumers. That's you and me. Let me continue at the exactly 1 minute mark. It turns over your financial data to you, so you're in control of it, not these banks and everybody selling it and giving it. And then when the banks are hacked or some little institution's hacked, we get screwed. Let me continue at the 1 minute, 5 second mark. So you'll be getting more offers. Banks will be fighting for your business. They will be fighting to give you free checking. You're going to get more giveaways. These banks are going to be butt kissing like you can't believe to get your business, because what this consumer rule is going to do is flip the whole script. Okay, things are going to be a whole lot different now, according to this woman here. It powers us at the 1 minute, 17 second. It powers us to have control over our money and our finances and our future, according to this. Standardized formatting. We're at the 1 minute, 33 second mark. She just finished talking about all these companies are going to have to follow the same rules, the same forms, the same reporting procedures, the same safeguards. It's not like you're going to have one really safe bank with all your information, and then this other bank that's smaller that's not as safe. No, everybody's going to have the same protections. Security levels, like she just said, at the 1 minute, 38 second mark, all these banks, financial institutions, money service businesses, they will all follow the same security laws. It's no longer that, okay, well, Wells Fargo is the biggest, so they're not going to get hacked. And little Silicon Valley Bank that no one's ever really heard of, they will get hacked. No, all that stuff going to change. They use the term leveling the playing field at about the 1 minute, 39 second mark. 1 minute 40. They're gonna level the play. That's a very Ripple XRP term right there. So that's it. That's basically what she said. Now, if we go down to where it says the competitive landscape changes, I'm going to read what this lady says. The level playing field, said Funari, means that traditional financial institutions and larger banks will face competition that they've never historically had to face. Oh man, that's bad for them and it's great for us. Third parties are going to come into the market with an eye on promoting good service and price competitive options. You see, right now, banks, the three little pigs, JP Morgan, Citibank, and HSBC. I've been talking about JP Morgan, Chase, Citibank, and HSBC for 4 years. I've been calling them three little pigs for 4 years. Why? Because they control all the money. They're the biggest banks that control all the money. Whenever you want to send money, Western Union, this, that, whatever it is, they control it all. And they rip us off. They provide a shitty service and they charge us too much fucking money. Okay. What's happening now is the Consumer Finance Protection Bureau rule number 1033. All that's going to change. So you're going to have banks actually really, really trying to make you happy because they know you're going to leave if they fuck up. See, before, there's really no place to go. Now we're going to have options to go. We're going to have smaller companies that say, hey, we'll pay you 7% interest on your money every year. Like B of A doesn't want to pay you shit, right? And then this other little company pops up, hey, we'll pay you 7% a year. And you're like, whoa. And we'll give you free checking. Oh, and will forgive 10 ATM overdrafts a month, just whatever it is. I'm just making it up. And then what's B of A and Wells Fargo going to do? Well, they were offering you nothing before. Now all of a sudden, see what I mean? So that's what this is going to do, and it's going to speed it up very quickly, according to this. That's why I can't tell you guys time frames. All right, I can kind of guess when I tell you stuff, but look, just like this, they're going to speed it up. I didn't know that, so I can't tell. They're going to slow stuff down, speed it up when they want. Well, all I want you to do from Crypto Hulk Show, learn the information, see what's coming. Fact-based program, everything's fact. I'm not using opinion unless you ask, then I can give an opinion. Sometimes people want an opinion. Crypto Hulk, what do you really think about that? Well, if it's my opinion, it's this, that, and the other. That's what I think. All right. I see Stuart Lavelle. Oh man. Hey, YouTube, why do all the other channels have free reign? But you're still throttling this guy. F you, YouTube Fund 2. Thank you very much for that. You know, it's I provide a fact-based channel. I know I'm going to take a lot of hits from that. I'm trying to show all of you that my main job is to teach you, not to gather corporate sponsorships or whatever it is. My job is to teach you exactly what the truth is. And if it costs me sponsorships and fame and fortune, I guess that it does. Because I got to do what's right. I can't sell out. And that's just basically the fucking channel. You know, it sucks, but that's how I got to do it. Toter Gramada coming out of Europe. Thanks for that donation. Toter was telling some of his classmates in whatever tech school or something he's in about the 3x cryptos, and these people have no idea. That's how it goes. Especially, I want you to go to the Ripple Las Vegas and talk to them about Ripple China and Ripple Russia, and they'll have no idea what you're talking about. Okay. Alt Couch got you playing through service truck radio. Oh, tell my coworker to wake his ass up and buy some XRP. Jose needs to stop sleeping. Jose, wake the fuck up and get rich. It's real easy. Just work at your mechanic job. Wait till that day comes. Your employer, you can be nice to say, I got to give you 2 weeks notice because I'm rich now, and you can take this job and shove it up your ass. But your employer obviously wants to retire, and whether you quit or not, it doesn't fucking matter to him. So both you two need to get rich. Just follow my show. It's real easy. It's not complicated. Just follow the basics that are on Crypto Hulk Show. Everything works just fine. All right. There's no hocus pocus. Hocus pocus. Oh, I missed something real quick on Australia. I got a small little article here. Here's the good thing about Australia. Here's the title: Ex-Ripple executive to lead Australia's CBDC project. Okay. Australia is going to come out with a CBDC. We know this because in September 2022, almost 2 years ago, there was an executive who worked at Ripple who's been there from day one. Okay. His name is Dilip Rao. He quits. He gets hired on by the Reserve Bank of Australia to help create Australia's cryptocurrency, laws, regulations, and the actual crypto. This is straight up Ripple inspired, okay? Now it's built on the XRP ledger, so Ripple can build it for you, which is what's going on here. But Dilip had to put on the I'm now employee of the Australia hat and take the Ripple hat off. It's the same guy, all right? So at least Australia knows your shit's going to work. There's going to be no problems. There's going to be no hiccups. No one's losing any money. Nothing's getting hacked because Ripple's actually making it. And they're sending one of their best over, Dilip Rao. That's fucking amazing for Australia. Now, as far as all that tax shit, I'm not even getting into it. Let's just try to focus on the positive for a little bit here. We've got the open banking article done. Where am I at? I'm 25 minutes into the show, and that's for show. Vincent Brewer, thank you for your service. It's my pleasure, Vincent. Little does YT know, I know who Hulk is talking about. Oh, oh. Let's go. Where do I want to start next? Major delay. Yeah, because this is the Truth Channel, man. They can't have it. Colombia. Let's go next to Colombia. Colombia. Now, when I was growing up in 1970s and 80s, the biggest thing in Colombia was like the Cali cocaine cartel and shit like that. And it was just nasty, the amount of. But here's what's different now. I'm sure the drug lords figured out there's a new game in town. It's cryptocurrency. These drug lords, if you do the right thing, you can make more money than cocaine ever will. And you will have no heat from no government trying to get you. It's brilliant. You get the right cryptos. You watch Crypto Hawk, which is my channel. You learn what the hell I'm talking about. You'll know what cryptos to get, how to store them so that nobody can steal them from you. And in X amount of time, you'll have so many billions and trillions, depending on how much you put in. And all of it's legal. You can't get in trouble. I mean, it's amazing. You don't have to hire all these people and do all the nasty stuff. It's really fucking easy. Here's the title. Leading Colombian conglomerate. Banco Colombia launches crypto exchange. Oh man, look out. Colombia's coming up. And they have a peso stable coin. Now, this is pretty wild. This is all, notice, is not coming out of America. Okay. Well, technically, the technology they're using is Ripple. I've got some hunches that it is, and I've got some good evidence, but it's definitely not Ethereum or Bitcoin. Banco Colombia Group, one of the leading banks in Latin America and the biggest bank in Colombia, is entering the crypto business. Oh, really? With the launch of Wenia, a cryptocurrency exchange. Wenia seeks to disrupt Bitso. Now, Bitso is a crypto exchange that Ripple's been with from day one, like 2014. Okay. So this is a Ripple Bitso exchange. You got Binance down in Colombia. But what's interesting now is they have a stable coin, a Colombian peso peg stable coin. That's amazing. Okay. Because now we're seeing a government coming in and working with cryptos. And let me continue here. Wenia, a crypto exchange that will seek to disrupt the cryptocurrency space in the country. They're going to disrupt Bitso with Ripple? No, not going to happen. I appreciate the effort and the fortitude of their mission, but you won't usurp Ripple. Not going to happen. They own the game. According to Juan Carlos Mora, president of Banco Colombia El Grupo, this is the culmination of almost 10 years of working on solutions. Here we go. See, look, 10 years they've been working on this. But Crypto Hulk, hey, I've been in crypto 3 weeks. I'm not rich yet. Man, what's going on? This is bogus. I think I want to sell and get my money back. I don't want to get wrecked. These people, John Carl, his American name, his white name, Crypto Hulk, America's not white anymore. Are you prejudiced? Yes, against every fucking person. According to Juan Carlos, This is the culmination of 10 years. Do you get this? These people have been working on this shit 10 fucking years. I hope to God I don't got to wait 10 years. I've been at this 4 years already, 6 more years. Fuck, I'll be like, what's the point? I'll start getting too old where I can't do shit with the money. What do I need it for when I'm in a fucking wheelchair, right? From being like 80 fucking years old. The platform will reach 60,000 users in its launch year, giving Colombia as the third nation with the most cryptocurrency adoption in Latin America. LATAM, LATAM. I'm going to show you that that's Ripple. I'm going to show you. Our purpose is to help people connect with the crypto side. More accessible, inclusive. That's the communist democratic word, inclusive, and efficient way. So this is a way, this crypto exchange, I'm all joking aside, but what they're doing here is getting people, these poor people that don't have banks where they live, and almost everybody's got a fucking phone, right? It's cheaper just to pass out phones than to make buildings and banks and phone lines and video. All this shit's expensive. Go into every single fucking house. No, it's just cheaper just to put up some Wi-Fi and shit. Have Elon running the Starlink in the fucking sky. Now everybody's got a connection. Now these people can get on their little crypto websites and send money and pay bills. That's how all this stuff's going to work. Your crypto exchange is probably going to end up a bank one day. Now you don't have to go to the crypto exchange, then go to the bank, then go to your PG, or you go to your power company. It's all going to be in one. This crypto exchange will probably be an all-in-one where you can hook up all your banks and accounts, and boom, it's all done. That's Crypto Hulk's opinion for what the future is going to look like. Okay, I think we all know that's more than likely going to happen. But as of now, this is just my opinion. Until it happens, then it'll be fact-based. That's the first article. Now, I got some backup articles with that. I showed you a video from yesterday, or a picture from yesterday. This is, what is Ripple LATAM? LATAM. RippleLatam.com is Ripple's first Latin American gateway. First one. And you can buy and sell all kinds of crypto like Bitcoin, XRP, and other stuff. They have a Ripple wallet. So you guys are concerned, oh, Crypto Hulk, what are we going to do with our wallets, this and that? Well, my opinion is that Ripple's going to have wallets that are distributed throughout the whole world. Okay? And there's always going to be negative with that. So whatever. Ripple LATAM. Look, you're not getting away with anything because eventually everybody's a fucking slave in like 10 years. All right? Just I put that out there. You might be able to shuck and jive and move and groove left and right, but eventually you're fucking snake eyes. You lost it all at the gambling table. The government comes in, you're a fucking slave. Just putting that out there, all right? Eventually. With Ripple Latin America, you can deposit money and have it made available to transfer or buy Bitcoins, XRP, etc. No more waiting for a bank transfer to arrive. See that right there? So that's copyright 2013, everybody. Latin America. The first Ripple gateway in Latin America was Ripple LATAM. The second one was RipX out of Brazil. Okay? Raphael, I'm the one who showed you that. Raphael. See, Crypto Hulk channel? I'm showing you today's news. And this article's dated 12 hours ago. Well, it doesn't give us that. It was probably 24 hours ago about the Colombia exchange. and they talk about Latin America. Banco Colombo, one of the leading banks in LATAM, Latin America. Then Crypto Hulk brings it back 10 years with the real truth. 2013, Ripple Latin America. So then you got RipX is the second one. I don't know what the third, fourth, and fifth. It's not important. But what we got here is we know since 2013, we got Ripple Latin America, 2014, RipX, both crypto exchanges, gateways, whatever you want to call them, in Latin America. So that's why this happened in Colombia. So what Crypto Hulk does is brings current news and links it back 10 years ago to when it all started. Okay, with facts, fact-based channel. Next, we got Bitso, which is in Latin America. The article talked about Bitso and that how that website, that crypto exchange wants to compete with or be a disruptor. Let me show you this article here. They ain't gonna be no disruptor. This is facts right here. Here's a Ripple page and insights. Our investment in Bitso. When was this, Crypto Hulk? October 2019. Ripple has invested time and energy in Bitso. It's not going to fail. So the Colombian crypto exchange can talk all kinds of whatever they want about disrupting. They ain't going to disrupt Bitso. They're going to get their place if now I don't know if that new crypto Colombian exchange is running XRP or not. I don't know. If they're not, good luck, because Bitso, now Binance is something else, but Bitso, that's straight up, that's Ripple. That's the king of the hill with the technology and the innovation. Yeah, maybe Binance has got him right now. Ripple's constantly evolving. It's like your worst enemy as a competitor. You might beat Ripple out on something now, but Ripple evolves and changes into new shit, and it's gonna come around like a python and squash your neck. That's what's gonna happen. Let me check the comment section. And I got a pretty good little conspiracy going on with this next one here. Hold on. Stuart Lavelle gave, oh, dang. That's a lot of memberships. I got some work to do. Sly says, hold on. Sly says, thanks for the information. Happy to be constantly reinforced. Constantly reinforced that I made a great choice in my crypto choices. Too bad I lost my wallet. His wallet and keys in a boating accident. Yeah, that's unfortunate. It's like 3,000 feet down somewhere in the ocean. That's a damn shame. And a big shark ate it and probably swam off the planet Uranus. So I don't think anybody's going to find that wallet. That's too bad. I feel bad for you. Stuart Lavelle gave 20 people memberships. Radu, Joe Shoes, Andy Jones, Mary J, DR650 Adventures, Brenton Watts, Chance Russo, Willie Amasican, PC. Then we got Grare, Desi, Kevin Jones. JM got a, hi Crypto Hulk, I got a pretty rude message from someone called Titan, allegedly a friend of yours. I have no friends, so that pretty much sums that up. Kevin Jones, Scott Johnson. Well, I got me, myself, and I. Warzone game. Danny Hidalgo, T. Kirk, Stubby Wubby. Oh, that's brilliant. Berg, Johnny Brave, Robert Santana. Those people got memberships by Stuart Lavelle. Look, I've only made 2 shows with somebody else on it. One show is from my friend Gabriel. That was around 4 years ago. Then he moved off to like fucking Costa Rica or some shit. Guadalajara, I don't remember. Um, and I didn't know him that well. This guy at the gym or whatever, and but he was a crypto trader. So that was 4 years ago. Then one time I did some show with the guy who believes in quantum financial system or something, and I wanted him to get his message out. Um, he wanted to be on my show, so I let him come on the show, express his beliefs and what he thought. I don't necessarily agree. Okay, I don't agree with anybody 100%. I don't know what degree I agreed with this guy that was on my show, but I just wanted him to get his viewpoints out 'cause some of his stuff was valid and other stuff I don't think was. But then again, that's just how life goes. See, the truth, if you and me are standing 6 feet apart in a room, the truth is somewhere about 3 feet in front of both of us. Okay. That's how I look at it. So let's move on. Stuart Lavelle gave 10 people memberships. Johnny Basco, one half churn, David M, Charisse Marie, Eric Z, two T2 Sugars, Rich Galore, Shaza, Lex Vortek, Ants Journey. Those people got memberships from Stuart Lavelle. Brand new people do this, okay? You got a free membership. Go into your settings, go to Crypto Hulk, purchase a membership. They don't charge you until this one ends. The reason we do that is so you don't get dropped. Okay. What I'm trying to do is cut down on the amount of people. What's going to happen is this. I'm going to tell you because it happens so much. People don't do this when I say they let the membership go. You don't watch it all the time. So maybe you watch the show a few times a week. But then after a month, the membership ends. You get busy. Vacation comes up. You buy a new poodle, whatever it is. You get distracted. You stop watching the show. You miss out on sometimes a crypto pops up. Sometimes a business opportunity pops up. I alert you guys on it. And then there's a short window to invest in those things, and they're gone. But then a week goes by, 2 weeks, a month goes by. I wonder if Crypto Hulk's making shows anymore. Then you go back to your settings like, oh, I've been unsubscribed from Crypto Hulk, and you've missed out on a lot. If you get that membership, you're not charged until the 30 days ends. And guess what? You can go into a Crypto Hulk membership in 2 weeks, cancel it, still get your money back. So if you're new to Crypto Hulk channel and you say, gee, I wonder if this guy is worth the $4.99 or the $9.99, it's really a no-lose situation. All right. And I'm not going to sell the channel anymore, but you'll see on my channel, there's nothing that comes close. All right. And that's why we got people here that are giving away literally 30 memberships just in the past 10 minutes. Like these are people, they're not my business partners. I don't work with these people. They just do this because they don't want you to get wrecked. I'm going to leave it at that and continue on with the show. I'm on the shit list. Stuart says he's on the shit list. Yeah. The other day, they canceled Stuart 3 times from subscribing to my channel. So he's not notified. He literally has to go to my channel. Yeah, it's like ridiculous. Wait, Stuart Lavelle says, I get unsubscribed basically every 2 days. Wow. Arisha K. Thanks for the show. Let me continue. All right, now we're going to go down memory lane. We got to take it back to 2016. I'll make this little history lesson as painless as possible, but I want you to see how this works, okay? I'm not just giving a history lesson to do it. I'm showing you how there's half truths. And like, look, I was talking to a friend the other day. I said, Ripple's the government. And this person kind of knows it, but they don't want to, but they know it. I said, look, I don't mean to I'm not trying to burst your happiness, but Ripple's like the government. And it's a combination of governments. They're not your friends. They can't tell you the truth. All these people that work at Ripple, they're government contractors. They're under non-disclosure agreements. Do you like really think they're friends? Like, I know you went to Ripple Las Vegas and you wanted to like be a part of something, but that's imaginary. This is all psychological operations, a government. That's what all this shit is. Just like the creature from Jekyll Island, how they made the Federal Reserve in private. This is brilliant. What Ripple's got going on here and all the paid shills that are out there. This is brilliant because they're in public doing this in front of everybody and nobody knows. Everybody's tunnel vision and nobody knows. It's fucking amazing. They're on TV all the time or on this and that. Nobody suspects anything. Oh no, Ripple's just this cool place and you got Brad Garlinghouse and David Schwartz and let's get jiggy with it. Like, it's fucking brilliant. And then they have this get together, which tries to make it look more legitimate, like it's a real company. But then Crypto Hulk comes in and says, okay, Ripple sold XRP from April to May 2013. That's it. After that, it was XRP Fund 2. And then Ripple ends up in a lawsuit like 7 years later. It's absurd. It's a fake trial. If you know the facts, like on Crypto Hawk channel, then you look at this whole thing and you're like, wow, it's hidden in plain sight. And even the XRP people don't see it. It's truly amazing. But anyhow, thank you for joining this channel. You made smart decisions. Those of you that joined, those of you that got free memberships, be prepared. YT does amazing stuff to this channel to block it so that you don't see it. All right. Here we have an article, Standard Chartered, 2016. Standard Chartered makes a strategic investment in Ripple. Okay. This is big. Standard Chartered is one of the biggest investment type banks in the world. Okay. They're out of the United Kingdom. Now we're going to go to the next article. See, told you this was painless. I'm showing you the articles so that new people can read them. You don't necessarily have to, but if you want to catch up very quickly and understand what Crypto Hulk does, I'd suggest reading the articles. Danny Boy, member for 16 months. Fucking YouTube says 25 minutes to go. Hulk's been on for 42. Damn. Stuart LaBelle. Oh my God. But screw him anyway. I'm still stunned that people don't know these facts. It's crazy. Hidden in plain sight. You know, that's exactly right. Like, I just show all these facts. And what's funny is then you get people from other, let's say, XRP type channels, and they'll say, oh, Crypto Hulk's a liar. Now, here's the thing. All I show is facts. All I show are articles. So if they think I'm a liar, those channels ignore facts. That's even worse than someone who's dumb. These people are like twisted where you could show them facts like Crypto Hulk and they'll call Crypto Hulk a liar. I don't want to see the facts. I don't want Crypto Hulk's wrong. He's a liar. I don't want to see the facts. That's how these channels are. Truly amazing. Next. Standard Chartered again. Well, let me show you something what they're doing. They're pulling a little trick here, but Crypto Hulk caught them. Now, now that was 2016. Standard Chartered invests in Ripple 2016. 4 years later, Standard Chartered, who's a Ripple partner, joins Northern Trust. And what they decided to do 4 years ago, think about this, is they wanted to create something called Zodia. It's a crypto custody platform, okay? So now back then, Ripple didn't own Medico. So we see here Standard Chartered, Ripple partner, joins with Northern Trust. So now Northern Trust, in a way, is a Ripple partner because they're working together. What do we got here? We go to the 1, 2, 3, fourth paragraph. Fourth paragraph. Additionally, Standard Chartered is collaborating with Hong Kong and Thailand. So let me show you the first truth bomb with that. There's Hong Kong and Ripple are partners. And this takes it back at a minimum 4, 5, 6, 10 years. Okay, but at least we're seeing this right here, all the partnerships. It's $9.99. If you're paying more, that's because either you have a payment service that gives you a surcharge or your conversion, but it's $9.99 American. If you're paying more than that, you need to find out why your credit card company is charging you like $4. So there's your other proof with Thailand. So now in the article, we know that Standard Chartered is working with Hong Kong, Thailand, and they formed this crypto exchange. Now we go up to here in 20. Let me check something here real quick. Okay, my bad. On the article, it says Standard Chartered ties a knot with Northern Trust to form Zodia. I want you to go down to where it says Hong Kong Monetary Authority and Bank of Thailand. Let's continue reading. To explore distributed ledger interoperability for cross-border fund transfer and has also invested in Medico. Stop right there. So here we have an article. These dates are important. This is 2020. In 2020, Standard Chartered, who's also a Ripple partner, and joined Northern Trust, it says here, invested in Medico, a core technology provider founded in 2015. That's the same year as the Ripple settlement. Ripple was officially declared a money service business in 2015, and the XRP was considered currency. I'm sure that's just a coincidence, right? But all of a sudden, Zodia pops out of the blue in 2015, the same year. Now, in 2023, let's look here. We'll do a copy and a paste. I want to show you something. Medico's the key. I want to show you something. This is a Medico page. May 2023. We learn leading enterprise cryptocurrency company Ripple acquires custody provider Medico. Very interesting. Okay, so that's where the custody comes in. But what's interesting is this. Wait, Crypto Hulk, we just read back in that other article, you told us that Standard Chartered, which was a Ripple partner at that point, invested in Medico. And then 4 years later, Ripple, 2020, 3 years later, Ripple buys Medico, but they already kind of invested in it with Standard Chartered. That's true. Now, your next article here, you do a copy and a paste. Standard Chartered, which is a Ripple partner, and they became partners in 2016. 2020, they bought some shares or whatever of of Medico. 2023, Ripple buys Medico. It says Zodiac Custody, um, and FCA registered institution, first digital asset custodian by Standard Chartered and Northern Trust, has joined Ripple-owned institution Medico. Now, this all isn't quite jiving with me because Standard Charter's been a Ripple partner. They joined with Northern Trust 3 years before this article, and then they buy, it doesn't say how much, but they invested in Medico. And here it's showing that the custody has joined Ripple Medico Network. That's a lie, because they already bought into Medico like 3 or 4 years before this. So that's what I'm saying. Like, these companies, you can't always believe what you read. They were already partners for the past 3 to 4 years. So I don't know. It's sold at stake. Yeah, it talks about here. Zodiac Custody had an earlier collaboration with Medico, which I just informed you of, for institutional crypto custody. Standard Chartered's investment arm, SC Ventures, also had a stake in Medico, but it sold in May this year. Ripple announced they're buying it. They're all like working together. Okay. It's hard to know who's really doing what, the left hand and the right hand, and this company and the side company and all these things. But just to let you know, Ripple is all right in there from the beginning. Now, Northern Trust, it's almost like I think they knew 4 or 5 years in advance they're going to go work with this Medico company, and later we're going to own it. I mean, obviously, these people know, so it's not just random. Nothing these people do is random. So here's Northern Trust. Here's your last part of this show. About a few days ago, Northern Trust had a survey. So look at this. For all these years now, crypto's been bad, right? These institutions, crypto's too volatile. See, they were getting all set up. Standard Chartered, Northern Trust, they're buying custody. They knew where all this is going. They're just, okay. Oh, crypto's bad. Look at this right here. May 2nd, 2024, Northern Trust survey. 17% of asset managers considering adding digital assets. Now, I don't believe anything these people say. Northern Trust surveyed asset management executives, finding a strong interest in crypto. Almost 1/3 are already invested. Are you hearing this? So that means the 17 makes it 47. That's 50%. See how all of a sudden this changes? And then you got another 32% plan to support the new asset class. We're talking like 80%, everybody. Of that group, 54% are eyeing crypto, translating to 17% overall. In other words, if the investment managers follow through, they'll be invested in the asset class would go from 32 to 50%. Now, of these people, Northern Trust interviewed these asset managers. Listen to this. 90% manage more than $10 billion. Half of these asset managers have 100 billion in their portfolios. This is pretty amazing. But Crypto Hulk, I thought crypto was bad and it was too volatile and these big companies don't want anything to do with it. Oh, really? Well, you thought wrong. You haven't been watching Crypto Hulk. I've been showing you, at least for the past 2 years, all the giants coming in. If you're watching Crypto Hulk show, you know what I've been telling you. I've been saying at least for a year or so, the giants are coming. The giants are coming. Then I was like, I think I'm hearing the giants' footsteps from far away. Then it changed to everybody, the giants are here. The giants are here. And then over the past whatever time now, the Giants are taking over and they're kicking you out. That's how this thing goes, okay? I've been warning you this whole time of that. Stuart Lavelle says they're here. Yeah. And we can see all that. They're going to have 50, 60% of the asset, 70%. They're going to start carrying crypto, selling it, and all that, custodying it. This will run the world. So just because right now you're too short-sighted because all you do is look at price, because all you do is watch dumb shit channels, okay? That's why your brain is fucking small. And when you get out of the dumb shit channels, you get away from the charts, and you start learning real-world facts, then you're like, dang, Crypto Hulk, the institutions are all here. They're all around you, and you have no idea because you're reading a book and you put your face right up to the book and you're reading prices. If you back that price up, watch Crypto Hulk channel, and you're going to see, oh, damn, they're building out. We're reading about Northern Trust right now, which is a partner of Standard Chartered. They've been partners for like 6 years. They've had custody for like 6 years of crypto, and they're getting ready to launch, and you have no idea about it because you've never heard of Northern Trust or Zodia. All you know is, well, the price is 51 cents today. I thought I was going to be rich 3 weeks ago. I invested in crypto a month ago. Why am I not rich? So you've been watching the wrong fucking channels, okay? And then you come here and you ask these stupid ass questions about what do you think the price prediction for 3 months from now? I'm like, dude, just get off the fucking channel. Like, try to learn real world facts on Crypto Hulk Show, because all these channels want to do is, oh, the price of Bitcoin today is this, the price of that tomorrow is going to be that, all that dumb shit. That's all fake. 40% of crypto prices are fake. I can't have fake material on my show. Now the other channels can, because it's all about numbers for them. Let me get more numbers so my sponsors will pay me more. Crypto Hulk won't post fake information. I can't talk about fake prices every day like these other channels to give you fake hope. That shit ain't gonna happen until at least spring of next year. That's just the fucking fact. With Crypto Hulk, I don't want to hear that. I want to hear next month we're gonna see a price boost. That's what I want to hear. Then go watch the dumb shit channels for that. There's plenty of them for that. Okay. Bill Quackenbush, thank you very much for that. Appreciate it. And Bitcoin is screwed. Now, Senor Rez, Crypto Hulk, always with the real. That's how the show is. Fact-based channel. Hulk is the man. Yep, got that right. Okay, that'll wrap it up. Oh, geez, I'm over an hour. And I got shit I got to do. I got to take care of some stuff and then get back into making a show. I'll see if I can put one together for tonight. I don't know. I got to see if I can find relative news. But anyhow, that's good enough for today. You got facts, facts, and more facts. Teddy Bism, Teddy Bism, straight shooter, no BS as usual. Their plan is slow. We all just have to be patient. See, that's how these other channels are. It's like you always got to be doing something or investing in this and do that, and don't do shit. See, here's what I haven't done anything at all. Because when you do stuff, you put your wallet addresses out there for all the Chainalysis people to look, and they log and monitor what you're doing. My wallet hasn't done shit for 4 years. When your government decides to do this or do that, oh, all these wallets are now going to get put on a list. I'm just letting you know. All these wallets have been buying and selling and trading. Your day will come. If they declare you got to pay taxes up front, oh, you're so fucking screwed. You're done. If they do taxes on the back end when you sell it, That's better. But Crypto Hulk wallet hasn't even done nothing. So it's like a virgin wallet. I can take it to some other country and I'm not going to talk about it. Okay. So there'll be no restrictions on it. Let me check something out here. All right. I think that'll be a wrap for at least right now. See y'all in my next broadcast.